Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com for your overnight Monday President's Day report. As I said in my other video, markets may be closed, but the sports markets never close. You know, I always tell my stock trader clients, you only got 20 days in a month to trade, but in the sports betting business, you got 30 days or 31 days or 20, however many days in this month of February. Now let's break down. Everybody texts me every Monday and goes, how would I have done last week if I was getting the games online versus the all access? Well, guys, I got the pen and the paper and the notebook old school right here for you. Monday, Al had 4 games. He went 3-1. Tuesday, Al had 6 games. He went 4-2. Wednesday, Al had 9 games. He went 4-5. Thursday, Al had 8 games. He went 4-4. Friday, Al had 2 games on the site and he added 2 games on the channel. He was 2-2, which I covered in another video the other day when Al was busy. Saturday, Al had 10 games and went 4-6. And today, Sunday, to end the week, he had 6 games and he went 5-1. So Al was 26-21 for the week. A dime per unit better, won 26,000 on the 26 wins, and at 110 odds lost 23,100 on the 21 losses, making 2,900 for the week. We'll just call it 3 units, 2.9 units. The same all access member was plus 20 units for the week. That is a 13. I mean, think about that, guys. You're a dime per unit better. You made 20,000 this week versus you're a dime player flat betting every game. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a guy that went online to pickdogs.com and you paid 175 for a week and you bet 1,000 a game, you made 3 grand basically. Or if you bought a month for 375, you made 3 grand. But people always want the comparative difference. As I said in the other day when we did the video, Al did go 2-0 on Thursday. Al added 2 additional games this week, Monday, and he added an additional game on Wednesday. He was 1-1 on his late additions plus 4 units, which is why if you followed everything to a T, you made $20,000 versus $3,000. So basically that's a 17 unit difference. And again, I want to qualify that by breaking it down. The transparency of the win losses are available on Pick Dogs. You can see the 26 and 21, less the 2 games, which were late updates. So that record would be 25-20 at Pick Dogs versus 26-21 with the late updates here. But again, it is good for you guys to understand a winning week versus a winning week, a 3 unit week versus a 20 unit week. Hopefully that makes sense. Al, I just wanted to break it down for him.
Yeah, it just took a long time.
Well,
I'm just, I'm just needling you a little bit, Eric. That's all.
well, a lot of
Everyone wants.
everybody asks me every day, what's the difference? 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 So because it's my phone number on this on the page and I'm getting the text and I'm getting the emails, a lot of the people, you are a winning handicapper whether you flat bet the games or whether you bet different amounts on the games. So it's always a difference between winning and winning versus a difference between winning and losing. Now, there's also that luck element. I mean, yesterday the team blows a 20-point lead and wins by 2 and they're laying 2.5. But I always say this to gamblers when they text me, because I got on that Sam Houston State, I probably got 30 texts, right? The second that game ended. But Al, you've run the numbers for years. All that stuff equalizes at the end of a long annual year of betting, correct? For every game you lose like that, you're going to win a game like that. Am I correct?
I would not bet against that statement.
It's just the emotionality of, can you believe a game was up 20? Somebody commented on yesterday's video, you don't read the comments. Oh, the game must have been fixed. They were up 20. They let them come. No, guys, no. We don't have to talk about that every time there's a bad beat. There's a reason on ESPN they have a segment called Bad Beats, right?
Yeah. What was the There's a game. I think it was yesterday.
The Sam Houston game
Where
or the other?
no, we didn't have it. It was like an overtime game where a team might
Oh,
have been laying like 8 points and won by 10 in overtime or something.
so I have a question for you.
Those are the worst beats. Is when you have the underdog in overtime that loses.
So
Just
I have a question for you that a paid all access member asked me. He said, "Look, Al's human like the next guy. I understand that he understands what he's doing and he's a professional handicapper. But does Al not want to smash his TV in that situation?" I said, "He really doesn't, or he's a great actor." So you can respond to that comment. Like they really genuinely want to know because me and you have different personalities. You are what I call a cool cucumber, and I'm like a hot tamale. So yeah, I wanted to smash the TV yesterday. I can't help it. I did.
I don't. I usually when those things happen, I just kind of smile because like it's kind of a joke, right? But no, I'm way past wanting to smash a TV over the result of a sports game.
And I would say, mental health wise, it doesn't serve any purpose, right?
No,
It's like there's no point. I
no.
had
Now
a
you've got to
client,
go out and buy a new TV.
exactly. I had a client today. He texted me. He's like, unbelievable day, but he goes, but the same guy was basically equally irritated yesterday. And I always say, the best thing you could do is not get too high on your own supply when you have a winning day, and therefore not get too upset when you have a losing day. Kind of stay keel on both
Even
sides.
keeled. Yeah, you have to be even keeled. I mean, it's the and you know me. I mean, I'm still thinking about Sam Houston State blowing the 20-point lead. I'm not thinking about the fact that we went 4-0 today on our top rated plays. I'm thinking about the fact that we lost yesterday on Saturday. I mean, that's just the way I'm wired. I'm not going to smash a TV because of it, but I think 10 times more about the losses than the wins.
But the flip side of that, whatever you do personally behind the scenes with your situational handicap, and then we'll get to the complimentary selection, doesn't put you in a negative mindset for the next day like you're chasing. I notice this is where gamblers versus pros versus Joes lose their way, which is they would wake up today and go, I need one game to make up for yesterday, boom, and smash it and then blow their bankroll.
100%. Yeah, it's you stay true to the process, whether you're winning or losing. You have to, otherwise, you're dead.
There you go. With that being said, tell me, it's President's Day and there are sporting events, even though everything else is closed. What do we got?
Well, it's SWAC Conference Monday. We've got Grambling against Prairie View, and the Tigers went into Prairie View earlier in the year. They were a 2-point road favorite. They got smashed. They lost by 18 points. Now they're a 7-point home favorite. And if you take teams that lost the previous meeting in the season by uh, more than 15 points, if they were favored or pick 'em in that prior meeting, and now in the current meeting, they're favored by more than 4, which of course they are. They're favored by 7. Then those teams with revenge from that blowout upset loss, they've gone 186 and 139 ATS. So we're going to take Grambling and lay the 7 points.
Grambling, lay the 7 points. If you want to get all access, again, I just explained it to you. The difference between making 3 units this week and making 20 units this week. Send me a text message or send me an email. And as always, good day and good luck.